The artwork we choose are Planting Rice by Fernando Amorsolo, year 1951. First, we should discuss who is Fernando Amorsolo. Fernando Amorsolo was born on May 30, 1892 in the Paco district, Manila. From a very early age, his great artistic capabilities became evident to all, and hence, at the age of 13, he began training as an apprentice of influential Philippine artist Fabian de la Rosa, who also happened to be the first cousin of his mother. In 1909, Fernando began attending in the Liceo de Manila, and soon after, he enrolled himself at the Fine Arts School of the University of the Philippines. This is the artwork of Fernando Amorsolo, the Planting Rice. Before we go to what is planting rice is, first, I discuss how rice is important in the Philippines. In the Philippines, rice is much more than food. It is sustains with historical and numerous cultural values that are deeply woven into the Filipino culture. The Filipino language has several different words for rice. It is locally known as palay, unmilled rice, bigas, milled rice, kanin, cooked rice, and few more. A Philippine proverb says that if anyone wastes rice or throws it away, his hand will become deformed and he will never know abundance or prosperity.
Now, let's move on to the art. Planting Rice by Fernando Amorsolo. Fernando Amorsolo was born on 1892 and died on 1972. He was a dominant figure in the visual arts of the Philippines during the decades before the Second World War and into the post-war period. The Planting Rice with Mayon volcano exhibits the happiness across from the difficulties of planting rice. The Filipino villagers in their bright cloths and the straw hats plant together with a fresh and green landscape of plenty. Behind the Filipino villagers is the peaceful plume of his team. Fernando Amorsolo's work generally depicted Filipino people, working or doing things which are native to their country and culture. The painting Planting Rice depicts farmers working in a field, with a cluster of huts in the background to give the painting an aesthetic as well as native feel. In the painting, Amorsolo captured the traditional occupation of men and women in the Philippines. How we perceive the art. As we can see, the art depicts the tradition of Philippines. The people in the artwork are all determined to work, and it reflects us because Filipino are all hardworking. We choose this painting because without farmers, we can't eat at least 3 times a day. And that's why now, we believe that all superheroes are wearing boots. This is a simple life of Filipino people, and we should appreciate what we have. This is the way of life of all farmers.